for a walk and ramble on a blustery March day. So, let us talk about Beyond the Gates and Deanna's grand opening and grand closing. So, in yesterday's episode, the grand opening for the Phoenix Street Clinic has already commenced. Let me just say this really quickly. Why didn't we get to see the clinic? We didn't see the ribbon cut. We didn't see Derek there. We didn't see Leslie's speech. We didn't see nothing. But okay. Anyways, so that has already happened, and everyone's gathering at Uptown to celebrate the good news. And Deanna... Oh my God, let me back up a little bit. Joey is doing his best to keep his distance. He thinks he's being respectful, and I agree, because Joey is the one who has sense in the scenario. So he has kept his distance the entire time, and he's on his way out, and Vanessa walks him out. Well, before that, Vanessa's like introducing Joey to Deanna. This little girl wouldn't even respond to him. So, number one, that's already out of order. I don't care how old she is. I don't care what the scenario is. It costs you nothing to be respectful. And if you were raised properly, which I guess you were, you should know that's disrespectful. So that had me going already. And Joey was better than me because he let it ride. Okay. So Vanessa is walking. Oh, and Vanessa let it ride too. Nobody checked her. Okay. So Vanessa's walking Joey out. And these idiots start kissing right in front of the front door. And Deanna saw them. So she holds it in at first. And she goes off to the bar, I think, to talk to Donnell. Just like, basically, do you think something's going on with them? Or something like that. Then, out of nowhere, this girl walks up to her mother and says, "How long have you been screwing Joey Armstrong?" The looks on everyone's faces. I was right there with Leslie and Eva, and what is going on? Not only did she ask that, she just kept going on about, why is this man doing all of these things for your dead husband? What are you giving him in return? You're pathetic. You can't even go 6 months without a man. Wasn't this little heifer soliciting heart attach a few weeks ago? But okay, pathetic. I can't even look at you right now. And as long as this man is around, I will never come home. And then she just storms out. And Vanessa just stands there and takes it. Now, this is going to be a controversial topic. And I've seen this comment, and I don't necessarily agree, for the record. But some people think this is the difference between a black mom and a white mom. Because my black mother, Deanna would not have even been able to get the rest of her speech out. Because my mom would have choke slammed me right then and there off of the first out-of-pocket question or comment. And I got a friend who's of the other persuasion, and I feel like she would have done the same. So again, not all, but sometimes that is what the people say about the difference between a black mom and a white mom. But I digress. So, Vanessa just takes the disrespect and proceeds to break down and start crying. Oh, girl. I had to turn around. People and their unleashed dogs. Okay. Having fun today? Let's take a break for nature. So let me pause right there because I know how I would react in that uptown situation if it were me. But how would you react? I mean, poor Donnell. Everyone's been going through a lot with the death of Doug, and this rat is just making it all about herself. They're like, now, I will admit, what Deanna said was not wrong. However, the disrespect, no. And there is a time and a place. Like, I am literally flabbergasted at people who are like, you probably did something similar and she said the right thing and da 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 da. Yes, what she said was right. No, I would not do anything similar because I know better. But whatever. So, after that scene and after Deanna has run out of the establishment, Donnell goes after her. He meets up with her at Orphe Jeans and he has a direct conversation with her. I love Donnell. He might be my favorite of the kids on this show. Okay, he's definitely my favorite twin. He was like, basically, shut your damn mouth. Okay? We have been treating you like glass this entire time. We have been walking on eggshells for you. She couldn't even come to her daddy's funeral, but she got all this energy now. Donnell is like, Mom is grieving. I am grieving. Like, you are not the only one. Get a grip. Now, Donnell did apologize for not letting her know about Vanessa and Joey, but he doesn't really know what's going on. I mean, he knows that they clearly like each other, and he just figured they were messing around. And Donnell, being of sound mind and logic, decided to let his adult mother and Joey be adults. And what a concept, right? But also, I don't feel like he had to tell her all of this because, again, she didn't even bother coming to the funeral. I know you're grieving this and that. That is your daddy. You need to be there. Tore up, tore down, and all. That's your daddy, or whatever. So, for me, she doesn't even have a lot of ground to stand on at this point. But whatever. So, she seemed to have calmed down during that conversation, and I will give her points. She did raise some good concerns, like, well, what do you know about Joey, Donnell? Donnell's like, what does Mom know about him? What's going on? I mean, all great questions. Questions you could have asked months ago if you would have came home and stopped being a little rat. Now, I'm not trying to be insensitive about people's feelings, but she clearly doesn't care about anyone else's feelings but her own. And so she is now subject to this judgment. But yeah, Deanna came in blazing hot. And she's already on a train back to Banneker. That girl was on the show, 1.5 episodes, but did a lot of damage. So, I've already watched today's, thankfully. And so I will recap that fully tomorrow. But as I said, Deanna's grand opening and grand closing is done. It was short, it was impactful, and we will see what the fallout will be.